Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Gizmo Joe. Today we're going to be taking a look at a USB-C cable by Twitch. Now, I got this from GearBest. I'm not really sure what the quality was, but I was really impressed by the advertising campaign of this particular cable. They called it the Trident, and it had Jason Momoa, aka Aquaman, thrusting his trident, although I'm pretty sure it's got 5 prongs in the movie, so it's not really a trident, but that's beside the point. They kind of superimposed the cable into the image and all that sort of stuff, and I'm sure it has nothing to do with DC, Warner Brothers, or anything like that. So, obviously they're taking a little bit of creative license there. But I'm always interested in cables because, they can be quite expensive, and a lot of the stuff that comes out of China is pretty good quality. I mean, it's probably all made in the same place anyway. And, so I'm always willing to give something a go. Now, this guy was only like $2 or something like that. And I want to say that was $2 Australian. And, it looked like it was fairly decent. I've never purchased a cable from Twitch before. I've never really even heard of the brand. If anybody knows anything about them, let us know in the comments. But, as you can see, it came some pretty, basic packaging. If we look on the back here, what do you know? It's made in China, of course. But yeah, it's just fairly basic. A lot of cables come in these sort of like little plasticky sort of bags. It's got this sort of it's actually a little Ziploc bag, sort of a resealable thing. Kind of odd, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, there's not much to it. It just basically says 3C digital accessories. I don't know what that means. It doesn't really matter. No instructions, nothing like that. So yeah, I'm just going to toss that. So here is the cable itself. Now, like I said, it calls itself the Trident, and I think it's because it's got this sort of embellishment here where it's got 3 sort of prongs coming down the little USB connector or whatever. I guess it's kind of cool. But anyway, you've got the T for the Twitch logo just on the USB there. I should also mention that this is sort of this end cable. I'm not really sure what you would call this. Covering or whatever is sort of like a soft rubbery sort of feel, so it does sort of feel more premium. The other thing to note as well is that this is a USB-C cable. Now supposedly it's does quick charge and data transmission and all that sort of stuff, but as you can see, they've skewed for like a purple connector there, which again is sort of unique. I don't mind that. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to undo the zip tie here. Now, I can't remember exactly what length I ordered. I want to say maybe 1 meter or something like that. So yeah, I think it's 1 meter. So it's about 3 feet or whatever, I think. Maybe a little bit shorter than that. I don't know. I can't remember what I ordered because to be honest with you, took forever to get here. But as you can see, the other end is a USB-C. It says Twitch on the side there. It has the same sort of rubberized, coating or whatever. And again, it's got that Trident sort of 3 prongs there as an embellishment. Should also mention that the cable itself is braided, so that would help with tangling and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it feels like a pretty premium cable. Okay, so I've got my Samsung Note 10 Plus. That's my phone, and I've got sort of an old power bank here, which should have some juice in it. Yes, it does. And what I'm going to do is this guy has a 2 amp out, so I'm just going to plug that into the 2 amp. Let me just make sure I'm in the right spot here. So let's plug that guy in there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, didn't know that was going to happen. But basically, this is a nice little touch. I actually don't mind this. The tip of the USB-C side of things lights up green. I actually think that's really cool. Again, if you've got a bunch of cables laying around, or this is going to sit in your bedroom or whatever. This is a nice little touch because, again, you can find where it is. You know you're grabbing the right cable because it's literally, the tip of it is illuminated. So, for a cable that was relatively inexpensive, the build quality seems pretty good. It's got that nice little touch on there, which I don't mind. Let's plug it into the phone and see how it goes. Let's just bang. So obviously it does charge. It's not quick charge or anything like that, but that could just be because of my, this isn't a quick charging battery pack. But obviously it's doing what it says it's supposed to do, which is charge my phone. And as you can see, when I plug it into my phone, you can't really see the illuminated tip. It could be because of my case. I'm just going to unplug it and just sort of, peel open the bottom here, and then I'm going to plug it back in just to see if you can really see that green. Even when it's plugged in, it's very slight. You guys probably can only see that a little bit, but again, it's a nice touch. If you've got this in, like I said, in your bedroom or whatever overnight, you're going to be able to locate your phone on your bedside table or whatever really easily because it's going to have that little bit of illumination. And I can't imagine that it would be too bright to disturb you if you had this in your bedroom. So I actually really, really like this. I'm actually probably going to use this cable in my bedroom because I have one now that doesn't light up. It's kind of a pain to find if it falls onto the floor, and I don't think that will bother me if it's sitting on my bedside table. Let's grab my laptop, let's plug this cable in there and try to do some data transfer. Okay guys, I know it's really hard to see my computer screen, but basically I've got the Twitch cable connected to my phone, as you can see here, and I'm just on a Windows 10 PC. This is my new Lenovo E14 Gen 3. I've got the little notification down on the bottom of the screen here that says the device is ready. It says Ryan's Galaxy Note 10 Plus is set up and ready to go. If I go over here, and I know you can't really see that and I apologize, but if I click just on my phone, what you'll see, I'll try to punch in a little bit closer here. I know you can't really see it, but basically what it's saying is it's showing my SD card. So if I click in there, I can see all my folders on my SD card. I could also go into the phone's internal memory and see all the folders there. So this cable is going to be good for data transfer. So yeah, it's looking good. That's going to do it for this episode of Gizmo Joe. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll try to leave a link down in the description for where you can buy this cable. Like I said, I bought it on GearBest, but GearBest doesn't seem to exist anymore. So yeah, I'll try to find it somewhere else, AliExpress perhaps, and leave a link if you want to grab it. But yeah, I think this cable is pretty decent for its price. So maybe give it a go if you're in the market for a new USB-C cable. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. This is Gizmo Joe signing off.